We're back, day trading the NASDAQ. Today looks kind of a little weird. Yesterday we did pump. We actually didn't go back to all-time highs on NQ, but we did on ES. We randomly pumped yesterday because Trump announced something about us sending missiles over to Iran or something shit like that. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not too educated on the politicalness of the world, but I do know how it affects the markets. And as you can see, we had to remove all this. As you can see, we did have this enormous pump up yesterday. And since then, we've just been weirdly consolidating but going back higher. I do think we want to return to all-time highs. I'm overall bullish on the day. Starting on the 4-hour, we're obviously respecting this huge 4-hour gap, pushing higher. We also have this closure above this high, so we're obviously just trending higher. Moving to the 1-hour time frame, we are disrespecting bearish gaps and respecting bullish gaps. What I'd like to see at open is us push lower and sweep London low, maybe even get a deep enough retrace and take out this interior low. The only reason I'd be okay taking a long off this is just, it's below equilibrium. It is a prime liquidity spot because it is session liquidity, and it still is a prominent 1-hour low. An AA plus scenario would be us pushing all the way lower and taking out this interior low, but that would be roughly, from where price is right now, a 160 point-ish move down. And at that point, that's a pretty large pump lower. But then again, we're going to take what we can get. ES is in kind of the same spot. Same high that's all-time highs is not the same high that's all-time highs on NQ, but I do believe both pairs still want to go back to all-time highs. Like I said, yesterday ES did go back to all-time highs. As of right now, we are trending towards it, and hopefully we don't take it out pre-market because that was pretty much my draw for the day. It looks like we're just going to go and take it. Well, 10 seconds before market open, we took my draw of the day, so that fucking sucks. Still doesn't mean that we won't return back to here. Like I said, I think ES also wants to go back there, but we are delivering off this 15-minute gap. A 5-minute gap could open up to take a cont off of, but yeah, it sucks. I was really hoping that we pushed lower, but literally pre-market we took out my draw, and that is what it is. I'm still bullish. It does look like ES is wanting to push lower and rebalance a bit. All-time highs is still intact on ES. Yesterday I took a pretty bad loss. I'm only not in terms of just P&L, just a very avoidable loss. It's okay. Making these videos actually helped me out a lot because I get to go back to my it's like almost like watching game film. Kind of get to return back to what I did during the day and recap where I went wrong, what I was thinking in the moment. Honestly, this just does not look good. I highly doubt if we get a good setup today. Just because usually when there's a manufactured pump from news, volatility is just choppy. It's also Friday. It's a no news Friday. And automatically pre-market, we just pump right back to all-time high. So it's just really not ideal. We're just going to pump higher. I did see us manipulate into this 15-minute pre-market, but I don't even take pre-market trades, nor do I think there was really even a valid setup. So I will wait and I will see if anything decent pops up, but as of right now, this looks pretty dog shit. I won't lie. This 5-minute gap did open up. It is a sponsored 5-minute gap, so could see a cont off of it. Hopefully ES leaves all-time highs intact, or just go straight to all-time highs. It's cool too. Well, fuck you too. Maybe a 15-minute gap opens up. I'm gonna pull back into it and then just trade back to all-time highs. I mean, you can't ignore the fact that we're just bullish. I'll be honest, I don't even want to trade off this 5-minute. Also, this 5-minute gap, or this 5-minute gap that opened up, if I go to the 15-minute, so delivering off this 15-minute gap on the 5-minute though, the 5-minute gap that gets created off of it, the candle, it's a 3-candlestick pattern, a fair value gap. 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle. This starting candle that delivered off the 15-minute is not the original candle. This is the one right here. This black candle, this down candle, is the candle that delivering off of the 15-minute. So it's a sponsored move, but the gap is not sponsored directly off of it, if that makes sense. And we're just pumping. Holy shit. And like this war, dude, it's literally just been fucking just all-time highs. It's been easy some days, but man, it's just been overall fucking annoying. Genuinely just so annoying. I'd be lying to myself if I think we're going to have a 100-point retrace back down to it. Maybe we have a mini sell model. Grab all this liquidity, rebalance to this 15-minute, then push back higher. But if I'm being real with you, I think we're just going to pump all day and there's not going to be any entries. I think my only hope is maybe at 10 a.m. we open up a new 15-minute gap that's a little bit more realistic to retrace to. Get along off of that, but as of right now, just gotta sit on my hands. Well, hello, Boog. Well, hello. Whoa, what are you doing? Are you looking at price? You got your hand on the fucking, or your paw. What is going on right now? Alrighty, well, this new 15-minute gap will open up at 10 a.m. and as well as ES will have the same 15-minute gap. It is a much larger gap on ES, so I would like a pretty deep retrace on both pairs. We also just need to create a little bit better bullish structure, but we shall see what 10 a.m. does. I would not doubt it, though, if we just keep going higher, because that is what all-time highs does. But I do got to be careful, though. If we do get a retrace into this 15-minute gap, I cannot jump the gun on an entry. Anything can happen, but you got to stay patient. You can't just take any retrace. It's tempting to just want to buy and want to get into the move, especially when we're just pumping like this, but you got to stay disciplined. We could very well just keep pumping and not even retrace into this gap. You never know. It's the game of trading. You really don't know what's going to happen, and we literally are just pumping. Since market open, we've pumped 145 points. So okay, well, ES has hit its 5-minute, but if I'm being honest with you, I want both pairs to manipulate. It's just not ideal circumstances to be taking a trade. So I would rather us develop a little bit more structure. Both pairs get inside this 15-minute gap. Another one might not open, but as of right now, another 5 minutes, another 15-minute gap will open. But hopefully we just close up this gap, come down, both pairs hit this 15-minute gap. ES has a little bit deeper of a retrace, and then maybe I look for an entry. But as of right now, there's nothing telling me that I want to take an entry. Okay, we are finally inside this 15-minute gap. I don't know, we just kind of dumped. Don't want to take this 30-second. Okay, 2-minute gap, it did open up. We shall see. I would not mind taking this, though. I take this 2-minute, or we resweep, create a little bit better structure, and then take even a better long. We ended up respecting that 2-minute gap, so I don't know. Maybe 945 opens lower, resweeps. Now we have a little bit better structure to long off of. That wouldn't be terrible. I wouldn't mind that. So we have that initial mitigation sweep, pushing just a little bit lower, having that deeper retrace like I said I wanted. 945 opens lower. Something like this. We're now kind of dumping though, I won't lie. Hi Boog. Hi baby. Hey buddy. Hi Boog. I know. Can you give me a good entry, bub? Hi monkey. Hi baby. Hi. Hi. Want to say hi to the camera? You want to say hi? You gonna say hi? What are you doing? Jesus, Boog. You're crazy. Okay, we have hit CE this 15-minute gap. Okay. We're just dumping. Sick. Oh my gosh. I got the worst fill in the world. I got the worst fill. Well, I'm in this 2-minute, but I got the worst fill in the world. Holy shit. Worst fill in the world. Okay. Confirm. Wait, no, hold on. Let me go to... There you go, right there. Okay. So yeah, manipulate lower into this 30-minute gap as well as a 15-minute gap. That's a pretty strong 15-minute close as well as ES's 15-minute was pretty good. Just targeting a 1-to-1. Inside in these 15, yeah. Then I'll probably just go break even when we hit the 5-minute. I think I do. Just granted the day, it's a Friday. I don't want to go into the weekend down. Only issue is, wasn't the strongest inversion, but that 15-minute candle closure was pretty good to me. I really liked it, especially on ES's 15-minute candle closure. As you can see, just this wick, it's a pretty strong wick. We've been bullish. I mean, I don't know, we've been all-time high price action, so I like the trade. Appropriately risked. And then once we hit this 5-minute gap, it will go break even. On the 1-minute, it's kind of like a PDI model, accumulate, manipulate, and then distribute. I like it. And then I got my stop loss just below CE, the wick. I don't know. I like the candle closure, really. Realistically, I like just the 15-minute candle closure. We had enough of a rebalance, hit this 30-minute gap, this 15-minute gap, closed above both. It's a good 15-minute wick. We shall see. Hopefully this 2-minute gap holds. When this 2-minute gap holds, then we get like a 2-minute CISD. That would be ideal. That would be very, very good if we could do that. Both pairs held their 2-minute gaps, so that's good. Like I said, once we hit this 5-minute gap, I will go break even. I think ES is about to hit its 5-minute gap as well. I'll go break even once either of these pairs hit these gaps. So I technically want to go break even now because we did close above this, or trail my stop this low. But you're not going to get emotional. I'm going to stick to what I said. If we hit that 5 minute gap, I will go break even. Whoa. That was weird. The fuck? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm about to just get smoked randomly. What the fuck? I don't know. We shall see. That's weird though. Don't know what that's about. Don't know what that random volatility lower was about. Damn. I thought we'd at least go to this 5 minute. Yes, is going lower all of a sudden. Hopefully this rejection black saves me. We shall see. Might be cooked here, boys. Might be going to the weekend down. Oh, that would suck. It's part of trading though. Damn, I'm gonna get smoked. 2 losses in a row. 2 losses in a row. Damn, that's a bad loss too. Alrighty. Well, I mean, it's not the worst trade in the world. I liked it. My main conviction was this 15-minute candle close on both pairs. I'm targeting high resistance. I've just been in all-time high price action, just returning back to all-time highs. That's a strong 15-minute close. Rebalance to the 30-minute. Swear if I get re-swept, now there's an SMT, I'm going to lose my shit. It's about to be an SMT, bro. Oh my gosh. I mean, maybe I should have went break even once we closed above this high, but, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I told myself I was going to go break even once we hit this other 5 minute. And we didn't hit the 5 minute. Sucks, back-to-back losses. It is what it is. Going to go into the weekend red. You know, this is how trading is, you know. You live and you learn. But that is it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.